the stage has been set for another war, for more conflict. And meanwhile, Trump is legitimizing ethnic cleansing. I mean, look at the way the New York Times has responded to Donald Trump's call for a large portion of the Palestinian population to leave. This is by Stephen Erlanger, who's one of their top Middle East correspondents. President Trump's proposal to own Gaza and transfer its population elsewhere has stirred condemnation and sarcasm, but it is an opening bid and could disrupt the entire diplomatic paradigm. Wow, Trump's a disruptor. And he's introducing fresh new ideas on the table. And this is according to Chuck Freilich, a former Israeli deputy national security advisor. So they don't interview any Palestinians in this article.
Of course
it
not.
may force the sides to reconsider long-held positions, stir things up dramatically, and lead to new openings. And Ali Abunimah flagged this. There's more. Murdoch media in Australia is pumping up Trump's plan. The Daily Telegraph. Trump in a stunning Gaza takeover. And there's a fluttering American flag behind the ruins of Gaza. Stars and Strip. It's awesome. It's bringing hope and joy to Gaza. Ultimate, this is the Australian, another Murdoch paper. Ultimate Gaza gambit. Trump stuns world with plan for ownership of war-torn Strip. Trump is a bold visionary. Others, Dennis Ross, longtime peace processor, Israeli lobby mole in the Clinton peace process team for like over a decade, said, he went on Twitter and said, you don't like this plan? Well, why don't the Arabs come up with something better? If you don't have a better plan, then just be quiet and let Trump start cooking. So,
and this is just straight Orwellian, because everyone, including Dennis Ross, knows the Arab states have a plan. It's been offered to Israel forever. The Arab Peace Initiative. It's very simple. It's Israel withdraws from the West Bank and Gaza and lets Palestinians have a state in just 22% of their historic homeland. Big compromise for Palestinians, accepting just 22% of your land. That's what all the Arab states have offered Israel, a big compromise. And Israel, with U.S. backing, doesn't even consider it to be a basis for negotiation. Netanyahu dismissed it out of hand because they're just committed to stealing whatever land they want. And everyone pretends is that solution is not already out there and could have been achieved. And, even Seymour Hersh actually recently reported this, that, and I didn't know this, Hassan Nasrallah, the late leader of Hezbollah, had always stayed silent publicly on this. So I never knew what he said. But Hersh says that Nasrallah told him that if that's what Palestinians agreed to, that he wouldn't stand in the way. So the only people standing in the way of this big Palestinian compromise offered by all the Arab states was Israel and the U.S. And Barack Obama could have taken this up. George W. Bush could have taken this up. Joe Biden could have taken this up. And of course, Trump could have taken this up. But no one wants to, because no one wants to challenge Israel's self-professed right to steal whatever Arab land it wants.
And with clear reasons. I mean, it's clear why. Why was Dennis Ross leading the negotiating team? This is someone who came in from WINEP, a think tank that was founded out of what organization? AIPAC. Dennis Ross is just the product of Zionist billionaire and millionaire money legally bribing U.S. politicians to take him on as an expert so he could displace the quote-unquote Arabists from the George H.W. Bush administration. And the peace process was subsequently used just to buy Israel time, guarantee it maximum Palestinian land and endless U.S. aid under the guise that it was working for peace while refusing to set borders. And at the end of the day, what did you get? The siege of Gaza, brutal wars on Gaza, the apartheid wall in the West Bank, and Israel got to declare, well, we have no Palestinian partner. But it was all bought and paid for basically by Israel's cutouts in the U.S. And so Israel's cutouts in the U.S. have basically bought and paid for Donald Trump's comments. Donald Trump said, Miriam and Sheldon Adelson spent more time in the White House meeting with me than any other of my supporters. And they got what they paid for.